Have you ever asked yourself this question? Why am I not happy? If you took a look, like a snapshot at your life, do you have like a lot of things lined up the way you thought they were going to be when you were a little girl? Except for that, for whatever reason, you feel exhausted and you're not really enjoying it like you would love to. You find yourself, like, let's just say you're a mom, you find yourself being short with your kids because you're frazzled, but you really just want to love all over them. There's so many times where a woman puts this life together where she's got work and she's got a family and she's got herself, and for whatever reason it just doesn't like feel as good as it could. You know, you've been trying to figure out all these years, like, what is this thing called balance and why can't I figure it out? Why can't I have all the things that I want and still have time for me? I'm Debra Bernoff, and if you know how this feels, you're very, very, very similar to a lot of women in this world, and there's an answer. I've created an event called Body, Sex, and Business that allows you to put all those pieces together so that you can figure out how to have all the things you want in your life and still feel really good about you walking around in your own skin. It started off with this question: Debra, how do you do it? I cannot tell you how many people have come to me over the course of being at an event or just walking around or at my children's school, whatever it is. People ask me all the time, how do you do it? They want to know, how do I manage my life in such a way and still obviously take care of myself? And the answer is, it's just the way I live. And so I created this program called Body, Sex, and Business that is teaching people how to live in a way that works. It works for me and it works for many, many women, and I want to tell you all about it here today.
I would wish this for every woman, to be able to spend 5 days discovering your potential and your value, and then to go home back to your families, your communities, your workplaces as this powerful force with confidence and energy, and knowing the impact that that will allow you to have on everyone in your world, especially your family.
There were people there from all walks of life, all ages, all parts of the country, and each and every one of us left there with a sense of purpose, an increase in confidence.
BSB was probably the safest female environment I've ever been in. Everybody was amazingly uplifting, supportive. I mean, we were all there to grow, but we were there to find a sisterhood, to actually like help each other grow and progress in our mission and where we wanted to go in our lives.
You combine all the things that women are concerned about into one event, and what better could you ask for? And then also too, Debra Bernoff is just amazing, so what a better teacher.
It causes you to look at yourself in a completely different way that you've never seen yourself in that light before. I think that was the most powerful part that I experienced, was being able to have a different perspective on myself and in who I am and what I have to offer.
Body, Sex, and Business is a 5-day retreat where you unplug from everything that's important in your life and just take care of the most important thing, you. And you get to take 5 days to focus on what are you going to do with your life, how are you going to manage your life, what is your value in your life, and really the most important thing is finally learning to see yourself in the way that other people see you. Let me ask you this question. How many times has somebody told you you can do it and you didn't believe them? How many times has somebody said you're beautiful and you... How many times has somebody said, I know that you're capable of this or that or the other, and you have a little nagging voice in your head that says, they're wrong? What if you could see what they see? What if you could see just how amazing you are? That includes bringing in experts in all the fields of food and nutrition and body, learning about your feminine energy, bringing in those experts to talk about your sexuality. What are all the areas of your life, your intimate life with the person that you love that you haven't even explored yet? What kind of connection could you possibly have with them? Bring in people to share ideas with you and get you comfortable with yourself so that you can go home and live that piece of your life. Business. A lot of people have wild success in business and you want more. But it's more about the way you feel about the success that you have. Have you accomplished everything? Is there another mountain that you need to climb? We're gonna bring in experts from all over to teach you all of these things. And then on top of that, giving you that environment where you can relax, you can have fun, you can be pampered, you can be around the ladies that are gonna encourage you. Those are the things that are gonna happen within 5 days at Body, Sex, and Business. And when you go home, you're gonna have all those tools that you never would have gone out and gotten yourself. I'm not an extremist. I'm not one of those people that says you have to follow this diet. You can't have any carbs and you have to do, 5 meals a day, 3 meals a day. Don't drink this, don't eat that. Ugh, who can do that? You can't even go to a restaurant with your friends if you want to, if you have all these restrictions. I'm not an extremist. I don't have some plan where you have to be at the gym and you only have to do this kind of a workout and this kind. I would be exhausted myself. That's not how I live, and that's not how I think you should live either. I want you to find all the value in yourself so that you know when to say yes to whatever it is that you want, and you know when you should say no to the things that you really don't need. That's it. That's the magic formula, and that's what you're gonna have. The ability to say yes when you wanna say yes, and the ability to say no when you wanna say no when you leave Body, Sex, and Business. When you go home, here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen after you've unplugged for 5 days and spent 5 days with me teaching you how to live the life that you really wanna live and understanding your value. You're gonna go home not changed, but improved, because I'm sure that you'll agree with me when I say that change is a word that people don't like. Change is a very scary word. When I look at all the ladies that have been to my event, like let's just say we're in the middle of one of these homes and we're all together and I'm meeting people and I'm looking at them and I see all their different talents and skills and gifts and looking at all of them from the inside out. I'm not looking at people that need to change. I'm not looking at people say, oh, they really need, that's not how it is. I see people that need some shifts and some improvements, that want to be better so they can just figure things out. You're gonna go home improved.
When I left, the biggest shift was that I really was different, and just allowing that to be. Not trying to find the Dre that had arrived there, but being comfortable with the Dre that was leaving.
After BSB, my confidence went through the roof. I can walk in a room now and hold my head high. I walk with confidence into rooms, into meetings, down the street, anywhere. I just feel excellent about myself, and I know that I have a lot to offer. And it again goes back to knowing your personal value, and that allows your confidence to just go through the roof.
People that value themselves, people that love who they are, they're the ones that take care of themselves. They're the ones that are successful. And that's what happens when you improve. You're successful in all these areas of your life because you love yourself. That's the improvement that's gonna happen when you go home from Body, Sex, and Business.
I can honestly say that the book that described my life has been thrown out the window, and I just kind of took a new book off the shelf and started over. And I walked into that, I stepped into that change, that decision with more confidence than I've ever had with any other decision.
There is so much potential, there's so much to be had out there that I just can't wait to see what the future brings.
If you're interested in having more days where you feel good about yourself, you walk around, you feel like, yeah, I got this. More days where you feel confident and powerful and the woman that you want to be, click the link, fill out the information, find out more about Body, Sex, and Business. So maybe you're going to be one of those girls that comes to the event, changes her life, and walks around this earth living the life you dreamed of when you were a little girl. That dream is not Cinderella, it's not all that. It's just you having the confidence to live the life and be with the people and have the success you want, because that's what you're worth.
The women at BSB, everybody has the same goal. You're all there to learn. You're not there to talk about somebody behind their back. You're not there to poke fun at somebody. All different women go to this. shapes, sizes, income levels, jobs, no jobs, you know, it's like there's no judging, no nothing, because you go because you want to learn and you want to soak in all this information. And then you want to help build the other people up around you because it's so amazing. You've got all this great stuff. So if you see somebody that's down a little bit, you want to like pick them back up because you know how great it can feel when you're picked up.
If you're still watching this video, then something is clicking. Something is saying, you know what? She gets me. I do get you. I get you because I'm the same as you. I've had all those same feelings. I told you at the beginning. Some days you feel good and some days you don't. Why not have more days feeling good? Be a Body, Sex, and Business. Click the link, fill out the information, and find out more about it.
Allow yourself this opportunity. Allow yourself the respect and the care that you deserve, and the rest will be given to you.
It's taken my whole life to another level, and the thing that's so exciting for me is it's never going to go back. It's like this is my new normal, and I love it.
This is about doing something for yourself. This is about taking time away from your day-to-day as you know it and allowing someone to create such a profound experience for you that when you come back, you're going to be like yourself 2.0.
There was such a diverse group of women there, and we all came for something different. We all left with what we needed. So no matter what you're working on in your life, no matter what you need help with, BSB kind of says, it's okay to be you. It's okay to be what you want to be. You can be a strong woman and go after everything you want in life.